Ethereum could be heading toward the biggest transformation in its history. Co-founder Vitalik Buterin has unveiled a new long-term roadmap called Lean Ethereum and says the network is about to undergo a complete redesign over the next 3 to 4 years. According to Buterin, this is not a single software update, but a series of major improvements that will gradually replace almost every core part of the Ethereum protocol. He compares the scale of these changes to Ethereum's historic transition from mining to staking, which was completed in 2022. This announcement is significant because Buterin's technical vision has often shaped the future of Ethereum. While he does not personally control the network, his research and proposals frequently become the foundation for future upgrades. The move from proof of work to proof of stake completely changed how Ethereum operates and reduced its energy consumption dramatically. Now, the new roadmap aims to modernize the network once again while preparing it for the next generation of blockchain technology. One of the most surprising parts of the roadmap is Buterin's renewed proposal to eventually move beyond the Ethereum virtual machine, also known as the EVM. Today, the EVM is responsible for running smart contracts and decentralized applications across Ethereum. It has also become the standard for many of the largest blockchain ecosystems, including BNB Chain, Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, Avalanche, and several others. Despite its success, Buterin believes the current architecture is becoming a limitation for future innovation. Instead of removing the EVM overnight, the plan is to introduce a new execution engine while keeping the EVM as a compatibility layer. This would allow existing decentralized applications to continue working without disruption while developers gradually migrate to the new system. According to Buterin, this approach would make Ethereum faster, simpler, and much easier to maintain over the long term. It would also reduce technical complexity without sacrificing compatibility with the massive ecosystem that already exists. Another major priority in the new roadmap is privacy. Buterin says privacy should no longer be treated as an optional feature, but as a fundamental design principle. Future upgrades will be built with stronger privacy protections from the beginning instead of adding them later. As governments increase regulation around digital assets and blockchain activity, protecting user data is becoming one of the most important challenges for the industry. The roadmap also places a strong emphasis on quantum resistance. While practical quantum computers capable of breaking modern cryptography do not yet exist, researchers believe the industry must begin preparing well in advance. Ethereum developers want the network to remain secure for decades, and that means building defenses against future threats today rather than reacting after they arrive. This shift shows that Ethereum is planning not just for the next few years, but for the long-term future of blockchain technology. These changes come during a difficult period for Ethereum. Since the transition to staking, the price of Ether has significantly underperformed Bitcoin. While Bitcoin has more than tripled in value over the past several years, Ethereum has delivered much smaller gains, and the ETH to BTC ratio has fallen by around 65%. Some investors believe the network has lost momentum, while others argue that Ethereum is sacrificing short-term performance in order to build a stronger foundation for the future. If the Lean Ethereum roadmap succeeds, it could become the most ambitious upgrade the network has ever attempted. Over the next several years, developers will work on replacing core infrastructure, improving scalability, strengthening privacy, and preparing Ethereum for a new technological era. Whether these changes restore Ethereum's leadership in the blockchain industry remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The next chapter of Ethereum has officially begun.